What's up, guys? This is Pressure back here with play number 8 in a 3-4 over scheme. So we're going to be looking at ways to run cover 3 coverage-wise in this scheme. I'm going to show you one of my favorite plays that I like to run that is a cover 3 shell, and it's called the cover 6 press. We're going to run this against a shotgun set. Now what I like to do is I like to base a line, shift the line to the right, which is L1 and or LB and to the right, shift the linebackers up, which is RB or R1 and up. Alright, now there's many different ways that you can run this. If you know your opponent is 100% passing the football, you can take this outside linebacker, put him in a deep blue, okay, and you can run the play exactly like that. So you kind of have a Mabel on the right side, and you have kind of like a cover 2 on this side. Alright, another way you can run this play, we'll just reset the play, is you set the play up, shift the line to the left, shift the linebackers up, all that stuff, base a line. And you can put the outside linebacker in a flat. You can put this middle linebacker in a deep blue. So, this side kind of looks like a cover 2 in a sense. And you could take this middle linebacker here and put him in a mid read, and you can user him. Or you can user this outside linebacker, totally up to you. You could also either or user this safety here, because this linebacker should cover that spot that the safety is supposed to cover. So, a lot of different ways that you can confuse your opponent with running this play. Another way that I like to run it, we'll reset the play, is we're going to base a line, shift the line to the left, shift the linebackers up, and I like to put my 2 outside linebackers in hard flats. So I have a cloud flat and I have 2 hard flats. Okay, and I would take this Marshall and put him in a yellow, and I would user him, or user him, whichever you prefer. So it takes away those quick reads to the outside, the flats, the drags, things like that get to the sideline. And then this cloud flat's going to play post routes, out routes, things like that. And then you essentially you should be able to take away the entire middle with your user and the other deep, the other yellow. And then you got a cover 3 up top to take away anything going deep down the field. So this is a very good coverage defense as well. Another concept that you could do is set up that blitz that we do out of the Tampa 2, the cover 2 style coverage. So you take this outside linebacker and blitz him, shift the line up, crash the line up, I mean. You're going to contain. You're going to take this linebacker here and hold the left trigger and kind of sit here in this gap, and as you see there, he'll run around free. So those are some ways that you can mix up the cover 3 with the Tampa 2 and kind of give your opponent the same look, thinking that, you're blitzing this guy off this edge. And again, you don't have to blitz him every single time, but it's a good idea to just go ahead and move him over a few steps if you can. If you have enough time after all your adjustments, go ahead and move him over there, because it's gonna give your opponent one more thing to worry about. And also, if you happen to want to blitz him, you could just global blitz him, which is R1 or RB and right on the right analog stick. Sorry, left on the left analog stick. Okay, so another way that you can run the blitz is you could set up the play, and instead of blitzing this outside linebacker, you could put him on a hard flat. So now you have, essentially the whole field covered. Alright, if you didn't want to put him in a hard flat and you want to put him in a cloud flat, you could do that as well by pressing Y or triangle and up on the right analog stick. There you go, you got a cloud flat. He should be able to take away out routes, things like that, help out with corners, things like that. Okay. Let's see, another way that you could run this weak, cover 6 press is you can do something like this. Something like that. Okay. So, 2 videos ago where we showed you a base blitz setup, kind of our base pass rush, you could set up a base pass rush here, except instead you're actually only bringing 3, and this D tackle's dropping into coverage. We got the middle linebacker in a cloud flat. We actually have kind of a cover 4 shell here, and a lot of guys in coverage. And if you wanted to, you could even move this guy all the way over here, thinking that your opponent might think that the blitz is coming. So we're just going to run this play and we'll see how this works here. Alright, lot of people back in coverage and not too much is open. Okay, so Again, not a real exciting video, but those are some ways and concepts that I like to make adjustments in the game running this cover 6 press. I prefer it over the base cover 3. If I run the cover 3 out of the 3-4 over, it's typically going to be one of my blitzes. Like if it's a base cover 3 that you see like this, it's going to be one of the blitzes that I've already showed you. But if you want to use a cover 3 as kind of a base coverage, this is the play that I like to run, and those are the adjustments that I would like you to make, because it's really going to confuse your opponent. And when you start moving this linebacker out here, you know, your opponent's got way too much to worry about. It's just kind of a guessing game for them, and they're going to start blocking guys on offense. And once you start getting your opponent to block guys on offense, you know, I feel like you've kind of already won the battle. So play number 9 is coming next, and it's going to be a play about short yardage situations. How to stop those 4th and 1s, 4th and inches, 3rd and inches, things like that. Alright guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Peace out.